Yeah.
Majority of the world is telling a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian woman what they want to hear.
What we need to do is try to come together as a race of people and stop being persecuted and murdered in the streets.
And when we worship the God of these other nations, we give all of our resources and all our love and dedication to their gods.
That man is supposed to be the head of the household, hands down, period, point blank, because he will lead you correctly.
Yasha my Allah. Give everybody a couple seconds to go ahead and write that down.
Wife is going to be a mother of nations. She's going to give birth to kings. Do you know what I mean? Can you imagine that?
Don't miss out on the opportunity for a quality leather jacket. Yatazar Pale X Diverse City is introducing their Real Nigga University Letterman jacket. Don't be the only one without one. Order yours today. www.diversitymall.com. Oh yeah, and they take Afterpay. So get yours today.
But now check it out. You got the 1969 on that side. Look at that One West emblem on that side right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's real ice dripping. Right? That's real leather dripping. You got the back. And then, if anybody ever questioned us putting nigga on the jacket, you got Acts 13:1.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Shalom Israel. It's Prison Officer Quasar, the ICPK of the Commander Junior High. All right. Tune in every Tuesday night for the Brotherhood class here in Columbus, Ohio. All right. Start at 7. Hey, Shalom Israel. It's Prison Officer Quasar, the ICPK of the Commander Junior High. All right. Tune in every Tuesday night for the Brotherhood class here in Columbus, Ohio. All right. Start at 7.
Hey, Shalom. This is Priest and Officer Yahweh Thumb of the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana. Tune in with me every Wednesday night from 7 to 9 p.m. for the biblical.
And that's not how it should be, man. This scripture that Christ had told his disciples is how you stop crime as a whole. Because when you go to him and him alone, and for you sisters out there who love the beef and who don't like to talk to another woman about, how she, treated you, you sisters need to go to her alone as well.
Nobody is holding you accountable for the things that you say you were doing or not doing. There's no, like the scriptures say, everything should be done in decency and in order.
That's right.
There's no order and decency with you going on the internet and running in the streets with no guidance, without being sent, without being anointed by the man of the Lord, by being sent by a man of God out there on them streets. You must be sent.
When you hear us say salute, Shalom, Yahabashem Shabakatah, right? That is Hebrew. Okay? Shalom, Shalom, that is not Hebrew. I don't know where you learned that from. Most likely from Esau, from the Jewish. On the street corners. And we ain't selling dope, but we are teaching you how to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. We are teaching you how to not be a drug addict and a drug dealer.
Right.
How to keep you out of prison.
Welcome to ISUPK Detroit. Check us out on all social media platforms. Classes are Monday through Saturday. Monday is the history class from 7 to 9 p.m. Tuesday is scripture breakdown. Wednesday is biblical law class. Friday, Lashawan Kodash, Hebrew language. Saturday, the Sabbath service. Check out our community service program. We have food and clothing drives, helping the people in need. And we also have felony expungement services available.
And the Bible is just such an amazing book. Right. It's a book of literal prophecy of the future of what's to play out on the planet Earth. That's right. Everything that the Lord laid down and said will happen comes to pass. And that's an amazing thing to have at your disposal. You got a book that tells you the future.
And they shall no more. In the 8th verse it said we was going to be a prey to the heathen. But then God was going to come deliver us, man, and show us the truth of who we are.
That's something that you hear out of a cartoon or something you hear out of an anime or something like that. But this is actual real life to the point where you can look at these prophecies and open up a historical book. You can
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. 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 expected to grow. Just obstacle set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting, the trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles and make it official. I'm capturing every crack and surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be, slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash, get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slip. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in this body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is dish served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. Devils design fire for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a
Those are messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole guard. Yeah, ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either Lord or this Lord. Told that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about any part. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer bar. Took a Zach, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like a dart. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shane Sharp. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harper Free. Try to hold me, it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking over. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I'm making hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that business like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either Lord or this Lord. Told that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas. Get your knife and your fork. They ain't locked in with the cow. Then would you speaking to me for? Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad. Got them tied down and out there. Can't do with them steppers. Niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch, like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb. Yeah, bitch, we whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either Lord or this Lord. Told that bitch is either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our car. And I just made the call. We gon' start another war. My love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, oh they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Nigga think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying. This shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Circle up and stay alert. Another cop just stress the nigga. He a demon, this an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that oath in blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with you. Fuck the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spit and I ain't listening. Is in fact the if revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jackie. So I war, we gon' run the summer. It's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young baby. How you real trigger know them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he said something, I ain't hear. This shit life. It ain't on who got the gun, it's on who gon' up that pipe first. I turn a bad situation to a game changer. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain frame. Shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand and feed you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitchin' about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God I kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow son, yeah, this the real McCoy. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still about my brain, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch. Fuck you talking about? If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade just line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft coast shit, we bout it. UPK too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm bout it. UPK too solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All they niggas wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the starter and I show her. She could never get a priest hoe. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jewelry. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. And a sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bit muggin'. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade just line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft coast shit, we bout it. UPK too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't nothing to me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, the clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you squirm off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UBK play for keys, nigga. Commanding to get a damn order, but ain't nothing me to damn kill you. I was stalking his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close comeback. Nigga got popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade just line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft coast shit, we bout it. UPK too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, hood. More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy? Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Backstage.
Get me right, for partners out. Shit.
So it's gonna be one hell of a show.
Hey, Shalom, Miss Red, what's going on? Captain Mall Quad, ISBK, give it up. Man, listen, y'all know how we do it, you know what I mean? Before we dive into the show, whatever, I want to give it up, you know what I mean, to the Most High. You understand? We back on the set, doing what we do. Also want to give it up to our King, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, on the world England called Jesus Christ. And of course, I want to give it up, you know what I'm saying, in rank order, you know what I'm saying, to the man with the plan, you know, Commanding General Yohana. You understand? Right. Got to give it up to my amazing host. They rock it out with me every week. To my right, we got Officer Lamar Yala in the building. To To my left, we got Officer Yaradon in the building. To my far right, we got Officer Iwam in the building. And to my far left, coming off an injury reserve. No, I'm just to my far left, we got Officer Bayard in the building. You understand? Man, y'all know what it is. Talk to me. Y'all can what it is. What you know?
If I may, Captain,
Please.
you have to talk about the Passover.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
Good.
That's it.
Man, Kevin, if I could, just a quick sidebar to the Passover. I feel like we introduced the nation to extra hell.
This is a known fact.
Red boxes everywhere.
They say this with that red box, you start seeing red velvet boxes everywhere. First, we put the nation on to the tequila. Well, nobody drinking tequila, you know what I'm saying? Now we get introduced to that extra añejo Patron. That listen, that's a beautiful sight. If you ain't had now, please go try it. It's a little pricey, you know what I'm saying? But oh boy, it's delicious. Go ahead, y'all done.
So like you said, they ain't paying for this promotion.
They're not paying for this promotion. It would be wise for them to cut me a check. Right. And I'll continue to promote. I'll make a commercial for them. You know what I'm saying? But man, listen, you just came back from Passover. It was a beautiful, beautiful thing. Big up to all the brothers and sisters that made the pilgrimage down to the 56th annual Passover. Man, them days came and went, didn't they?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Wednesday, Thursday, before you know it, you was packing up, you know what I'm saying, going home. Listen, every day down there won't be out though, you know what I'm saying? So I would go to sleep, brother. It took the Holy Spirit every day to get me out that bed for the next event. You understand? But it's a hell of a time, man. We Round Table Truth, we kicked it off right after the lamb slaughter. Big shout out to Captain Nakar. Man, they was back there skinning them lambs like something you could not believe. And then we kicked it off with the Round Table Truth that night. We interviewed a bunch of captains. Who we got? Who we get? Y'all done? Come on.
We got Captain Gadar Hall from Cali.
We interviewed Captain Gadar Hall from the West Coast. Get a cap of hand. Yeah, we're in the California area or close to them state, you know what I'm saying? Captain Gadar is the man with the plan. Who else we had? Captain Kahuntham, y'all get him the hand. King of the South, you know what I'm saying? Well, who else? Captain Zaria, you understand? Y'all know. Yeah, Captain Zaria. He a record on the show. I damn near ain't want to get it. Let somebody else get on the mic. Nah, but big shout out to Captain Zaria. You know what I mean? Who else? Captain Yachty, ISBK, Texas, Houston. Another hell of a captain just got raised up to a 13,000. You know what I mean, brother? Very, very. When you serious about this work, you know what I'm saying. That's how you get your rank up in here. You know what I'm saying. You got to be serious about fixing and saving your people. You know what I'm saying, from the clutches of white America, white supremacy, shall I say. You know what I'm saying? And it's very important because we die, you know, from everything in America. You know what I'm saying? Because this place, you know what I'm saying, survives off of our destruction. It survives off our bloodshed, which is why ISUBK is so important, which is why a brother like Commanding General Yohana, who didn't held on this truth 40-something years, is so goddamn important. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't nothing like a black man who actually cared about his people. The reason why we in here right now is because we got religious leaders that don't give a damn about us. Right. All they worry about is feeding themselves. The gluttons. That's what glutton is talking about in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? A man who's greedy as hell, you know what I'm saying, who only care about feeding himself. He don't give a damn whether you learn the truth or not. Right. You get my point? And because of it, our nation is totally destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Right. So what else went on during the Passover? Come on, let's just get it, bring it out. RJ?
Come, please. Sir, next day, next morning, I mean, a couple hours after the podcast, we went to Hebrew Academy.
Big shout out to Cap McCard again, the Hebrew Academy trial. Listen, I heard this year it was a trial. Get me right on that, RJ.
We put them brothers through the gauntlet.
I feel it.
We had, I don't want to give out too much. You know, they had some trials, This is public knowledge.
No doubt.
Before the final test, brothers got maced. So they went into the final test blind, damn near.
Damn right.
It hurt me to see it. I said, damn. All I said was, I said, oh, shit.
I've been sprayed with mace before, and brother, it is not a good feeling. So for them brothers, you know what I'm saying, to get sprayed with that mace and still put up their hands and fight, you know what I mean, show, you know what I'm saying, that if you push a man, you know what I'm saying, to the point where he got to fight, you know what I'm saying, if he a man, he will do it, which is the whole point of Hebrew Academy, is the man to pull that masculinity out of you, you know what I'm saying, that's so desperately needed. You know what I'm saying? Bible says iron sharpeneth iron. You understand? So the UPK, we out here to form men. You know what I'm saying? If we don't grab them and take them, then, you know, and we live into America or whatever. You see what America turning Black and Hispanic men into. What they turning them into, my y'all? Give me right.
Like you said, they turn them into LGBTQ members.
That's it. So if it don't be for the ISUBK, you know what I'm saying, your son, you know what I'm saying, is going to be turned into a rainbow warrior.
So like I seen that the Cobb County Police was out there.
Oh yeah.
What happened with that?
Yeah. What happened with that? Get us right on that.
Go ahead. So during the trials, it was some devil that felt entitled to us being there. So of course he come over there with 2 dogs off the chain. Yeah. Just interrupting everything. We like, hey, he's real polite. Yeah, man, get your fucking dogs out of here. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So of course, you know, he called the cops or whatever, not knowing we had a permit to be out here.
That's right.
Everything was done in order and decency. So, you know, the police came out. There was a ton of us out there. So the police, they came out with a little force or whatever, spoke to us, Captain Cod, chopped that up and packed them up and sent them on their way.
Yeah, like in other words, you know what I'm saying? Like, you niggas don't have the right to assemble. You know what I'm saying? We can assemble all we want. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to Blacks and Latinos, you're not allowed. Really, America been telling us this for a while. You're not allowed to assemble. You know what I'm saying? You're not allowed to organize. All you allowed to do in this place, what they want you to do, is just die. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're here really for, to just be a slave. You know what I'm saying? You organizing and you know what I'm saying, getting your men in training, you know what I'm saying, is that white people see that and they get instant fear of seeing it was hundreds of niggas out there. None of the Black and Hispanic men out there, and that pumps fear into white people's psyche. You know what I'm saying? Now, why does it pump fear into their psyche? Because they already know, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, all the crimes that they done to you. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't never tried to, you know, have you had a bunch of slave revolts, but they done so much that they wondering when it's gonna be the day of reckoning. Come on, my y'all.
If I could,
please.
They thought that Thursday when we was at the Hebrew Academy trials, they thought that day was the day of reckoning.
That's my point.
They thought that, I'm telling you, Cap. At one point, the now graduates, you know what I'm saying, but then they was going through the trials. You know what I'm saying? We gave the brothers a little break to catch their breath, get some water. Right. So they went all to the top of the hill. Okay. And all 100 and some odd brothers were standing up at the top of the hill, chanting, "Babylon is falling," to the top of their lungs. You could have, besides that noise, you could have heard a pin drop within a mile.
Yeah, and the white man looked at that. He looked at that with his dog. And look, y'all done said, "What is this?" Right? Like, is this the day that the Planet of the Apes happened? And then that devil probably went home and told his wife, "The Planet of the Apes is real."
We're moving on.
Yeah, I just see that simple. Pack up the kids. You understand? Listen, man. You white people, you do not have, don't worry about that, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to assemble. We're going to build ourselves up, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't, as far as a physical warfare, we ain't doing that until our king returns. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Until Jesus Christ return, all we're going to do is continue to fix Black men and Black women, you know what I'm saying, and take them out the clutches, you know what I'm saying, of your hand, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when our people end up in the clutches of the spirit of America, all they do is we be destroyed. our families be destroyed. You know, black men and black women become enemies to one another. Our children grow up with no guidance. You sit up in your schools learning about how great you are all day. So this whole thing of us trying to integrate and be Americans, you know what I'm saying? You see it every day that just ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? We the Lord's people, man. We're not meant here to be your slaves for eternity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So something got to give. You know what I'm saying? And what's gonna give is the Holy Spirit. The Most High has raised up a prophet and Commander General Yohana. He raised up other prophets in the generals. The generals, they raised up more prophets than the captains, the officers, and the troopers, you know, and the sisters. And now it's nothing that you really can do about it, but just sit back, you know what I'm saying? Take a seat and watch as we build this nation.
I'm right. Sir.
One brick at a time.
That's
you
right.
see what I'm saying?
Right.
So big shout out to everybody in the Hebrew Academy, man. You know what I'm saying? What else we had? Passover week. We going through it all through everything. What was after that? Go ahead. What?
Thursday night, you know, we had General Muhammad's class.
Damn right, big get up to General Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? I already know them classes is you know, off the Richter. You know what I'm saying? Catch General Muhammad every Monday night. You understand, on ISUBK. What's the channel he's going off on YouTube?
ISUBK
headquarters.
Yeah, he go to
I think Philly on Monday. ISUBK Philly on Monday, right? Or online class.
Online class.
ISUBK online classes. General Muhammad teaches on Monday, and then on Thursday, I think it's ISUBK headquarters. You can catch General Muhammad class. Really, you could catch the ISUBK, you know what I'm saying, Monday through Friday. Brothers teaching amazing classes, breaking down the scriptures and teaching what the Bible really says, and not, you know what I'm saying, the fabrication that come out the Christian church.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When they come to the Bible and Christian preachers teaching the Bible, your pastor don't get up there every Sunday lying. Every Sunday he get up there and put the sermon. You know how we put together scriptures for class? He puts together scriptures on how to lie. This Sunday I'm gonna lie about this. Lie about that. You understand? Right. So big shout out to General Muhammad Thursday night. What we have after that?
Then on if I could, sir.
Please, let's get it.
On Friday late morning, early afternoon, we had the Hebrew Academy graduation.
Give it up. Give it up. That was beautiful to see. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You had brothers, and so it was class, man. That's the one thing that, you know what I'm saying, when you come into the truth, is did you see that, man? We got class, man.
That's right.
We know how to organize. The ceremony was beautiful. Seeing them young men come up and get their certificates, they get something that they can take and put on their wall. That's right. Get me right on that. You know what I'm saying? For the longest, you know what I'm saying, we go get a degree, you know what I'm saying, from the white man, and that's we take that and proudly put that up on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Getting a degree from our oppressor. Right. You know what I'm saying? Which is, you know, it's an achievement in itself. But ain't no achievement better, you know what I'm saying, than being recognized by your people, man. That's right. It's nothing better than that. You know what I mean? So big shout out to all them brothers, you know what I'm saying, for Hebrew Academy graduation. You know what I mean? And the next class coming up, right? How it go?
Come, sir, if I could, at next year's Passover, the brothers will muster at Passover and present themselves to sign up for Hebrew Academy.
So it's like every other year, right? Come. Most High Christ, man, Lord allow, you know what I'm saying? We had 2,000, 3,000 soldiers, you know what I'm saying, ready to get it on. Right. See what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. That it has to go down like that, because once again, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, the ISUBK is your last hope. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn if you a brother with a ton of cash or you ain't got no cash. You know what I'm saying? The walls of America is closing in on you because, you know what I'm saying, the Most High ain't send you here, you know what I'm saying, to become great. Right. The Bible said that this is not your rest. The Most High ain't send you here to become great in America. That's why anything you do, you damn near fail at it, because this is not the intentions that the Lord had for you. The Lord, the intention that the Most High got for you is to be a man of honor. You understand? A man of valor. You know what I'm saying? And to be a man of valor, you got to be a brother that keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's man. That's right. You ain't dribbling your way out of slavery. I know we didn't try that. We've been dunking basketballs for a long time. You ain't running don't football. Our nigga get a football, then he gonna run out of slave.
Right.
He get pulled over by the police. He think he gonna get treated, you know what I'm saying, different because he's an NFL star and he give me right. He signed a $100 million contract. How dare you? Go ahead.
You get down on the ground too, just like Miami
Yeah. That's what happened to black athletes, you know what I'm saying? Y'all chime in when y'all want. Is that they, you know, from a child, because of they physical ability in sports, they get treated from the different from the difference of the different. They get treated different from the slave, the rest of the slave, and so they go into an illusion like they ain't niggas. You know what I'm saying? To one day they get popped over the head with that dice stick, and that moment while their head is split, they realize, well, I'm one of them too. Right. You see what I'm saying? It's a hard lesson to learn, G.
Oh God, man, Cap. One beautiful thing about the truth is no outside force that dictate what we can do.
That's it.
If
That's
you're
it.
in the NBA, you can learn from Kyrie.
That's it.
You what you do is dictated by the powers that be.
That's it.
The music industry, Kanye West, you can learn from him.
Right.
They took billions away from him once he talked about the Jews.
That's it. Right.
I mean, you go on and on. Entertainment. I mean, a regular slavery.
That's it.
They control everything, but in the ISBK, the white man controls nothing.
That's right. That's the reason why it's important that as Blacks and Hispanics, we build our own infrastructure, you know what I'm saying, and create our own government within the government. Meaning you pay white people their taxes, you know what I'm saying? You got to work their jobs, but then you still come home and build up your society.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Create your own treasury. Get paid by black people. We created. Get me right, man, y'all. We created enough revenue, man. We got a ton of money. We don't need white people's money. Right. You know what I'm saying? We got our own black money, and if we create something where we paying each other, then ain't nothing that no white person that could tell you anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, my y'all?
If I could, 2 points to the point that you're making about us generating our own wealth. They say we generate, in the last 2 years, we've generated somewhere like, I think, $3.6 trillion. So they said out of 200 and some odd nations on the earth, if we were our own nation, we would be the 8th richest nation on the entire planet.
That's right.
And that's black people in America, supposedly in poverty, with no hope. Our dollar don't stay in our neighborhood but 0.5 seconds.
That's it.
If we could collectively come together and learn how to not create generational wealth, just pool our wealth together.
That's it.
We would be the 8th or 9th richest nation in the entire world.
But you know what? I'm coming to y'all with if we were to do that, then you would really find out how much white people hate you.
Yeah, come.
Because see, really, they just want you to be a slave. They don't want you to do what we saying to do right there. Because remember, they did that with Black Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? And what they do to Black Wall Street? The white man went right in the plane, dropped bombs right on Black Wall Street. As though you thought Hiroshima and Nagasaki was the first place the white man dropped bombs. No, the white man dropped bombs right here on American soil. Who he drop it on? He ain't drop it on no white people. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like he dropped it on niggas because this particular town was having major success during the time then when the depression was going on. Go to show you how gifted black people were. We was having thriving black towns while the white man was in depression. And of course, they looking at this and hate this and don't even understand how this is happening. Why? Because the Lord created us, you know what I'm saying, to be better. We better than them. That's right. When the person just better than you, you got to give it up and honor. You see what I'm saying? And them knowing that we better than them, they can never put you on no even playing field, you big dummy. Right. Because they put you, if they just open up America and really, you know what I'm saying, it breaks the concept of it don't matter what race you are, we all bleed red. Don't you realize black people would take over? We take over everything, so they can't they cannot have that, man. You know what I'm saying? So where we was at? What else would have passed over?
So like you say, and then later Friday night, after the graduation, and if you missed this one, at all black party at the concert. Come on now. I was saying this, Cap. You know, you get these fake Israelites, and you get these. You know, such blackity black such and such that want to judge the UPK about a $200 Passover fee. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Listen, the all black party and the concert in itself is worth $200.
That's all top.
They real but go pay $3,000 to go see Beyonce shake her funky butt on stage.
That's it.
You know what I mean? A brother go
$500 to watch Beyonce dance across the stage.
Come.
And half of you sisters, you know what I'm saying, took your rent money that your husband told you not to take. You know what I'm saying? You spent your rent money in car note. You know what I'm saying? On Beyonce already got money. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You shame yourself because you went to the damn Beyonce concert dressed like you was selling ass. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm coming to you. I was doing Uber.
Yeah, come.
And dropped some sisters off. Brother, I damn near crashed my vehicle. And real men know why. You understand? Let me focus on what's going on. You understand?
Please. $200 Passover fee, let alone putting hundreds of thousands of dollars in the Christian church every Sunday.
That's right.
To get taught lies and sleep with the pastor and be gay or whatever the case may be.
That's it.
Complain about $200.
But that's why you need real men. You know what I'm saying, to raise up this nation. You know what I'm saying, and be serious about telling our people where their money should go. Right. And this is how we build a society right here. You know what I'm saying? We could do it. UPK, we doing it already. That's right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All Black Party. You know what I'm saying? Big up to all the brothers who performed. It was packed in that joint. Y'all done? Go ahead, I just.
Man, Kev, just quick sidebar
You got it.
for the All Black Party.
Uh-huh.
Any brother know when Nakamwa was performing, who was the brother on stage with the ski mask? Y'all know who I'm talking about? Right next to him. Anybody know who that was?
No. Give me right on it.
I mean, the brother, he was getting it in. So
was it? Brother had the ski mask. Man. Brother, whoever you is with the ski mask, you put on a hell of a show. You understand? So, man, that once again, and one thing I loved about the All Black Party, it wasn't not one incident in there. Not one argument, none of that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then once again, it just goes to show you that when you get raised well, you know how to act. You know what I'm saying? When you don't get raised well, somebody gonna get beat up in the club. You understand? Somebody gonna get shot. There's gonna be some sisters out there fighting and acting like alley cats. You know what I'm saying? But in here, we raise sisters to be good house cats in here. You know what I'm saying? Not nasty, filthy alley cats that lick up piss out the alley. Right. Okay, ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? So moving forward, what we have after that?
Well, then after that, Cap, that was Saturday. That was the main event.
What's
You know
that?
what I'm saying? The Lord's 56th annual Passover. Man, if you don't, it's like this Passover, it was more people. I believe more people than ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it got to the point where it's once again it's standing room only.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
It wasn't enough chairs.
It wasn't enough.
This year's Passover, I'm gonna let you finish. But if you wasn't there physically, it was standing room only in that joint.
Right.
You understand? Which goes to show you that people are getting hungry for the truth. I've been in the truth, man, going about 14, 15 years. And ever I've been in here, you know what I'm saying? Which I moved to the left. You know what I'm saying? I need to create like a box or something. I'm trying to try to do it inconspicuous. Nah, ain't no sweat. Listen, anybody watch the show, they know every show. Y'all tell me move a little bit to the left. You know what I'm saying? It's a nigga show, man. Keep it up for that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't in here thinking like ain't nothing going wrong. You know what I'm saying? Real nigga university. You see what it, and listen, and we standing on that, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? We hate for you to find out the wrong way. Please don't do that. But what I was saying, it was standing room only. You know what I'm saying? When my first Passover, it was about maybe 100 people in there. I don't even think it was that. Y'all said it was 100. I remember maybe like 60, 70 at the most. But to see how it has grown gradually like that, it just goes to show you that the Most High is with Commander Jenny Hunter and I. Right. Anything else y'all want to bring out about the Passover?
I just want to say, Cap, you know what I mean? Would it be in that way? Commander General Yohana said it a couple years ago, sir. And for people, you have to realize it was people in the world. You know what I mean? It wasn't just UPK up in there.
That's it.
It was people from other Israelite organizations.
That's
you know
it.
What I mean? and it was a bunch of people from out of the world that were coming in to spectate, that been invited or saw advertisement, saw a flyer, and came in there and had the best time of their entire life.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's it.
And like Commander General Yohana said, sir, soon we're gonna have to rent a stadium.
That's it. Yeah, I think that might be coming next year. Lamar.
That's 2 points. That was definitely the biggest venue we've had so far that hasn't been outside.
That's
and that venue was fat.
Listen,
it was so big.
Go ahead, but while you talking, Lamar, you know what I'm saying? He wants the Passover to be in Chicago next year. You understand? So go ahead, but keep going though. I had to bring that out while they was talking.
I want to give a shout out to Officer Warrior and his team on Vigo, whatever. Come on. We had people on the world fly from the UK to make it to this Passover.
Damn, from Vigo?
From Vigo, sir.
Damn, that's powerful, man. That's powerful. Big shout out to a Warrior, man. That's right. I'm gonna have to put some oil on the bed for that. It's gonna be cooking oil though, you know. Regular oil. Don't put no heat too close to that nigga head. He'd be like Michael Jackson. Mike had his head was on fire. Yeah, he's just looking for some water. What? Go ahead, Lamar.
That's all I wanted to give a shout out to.
Damn right. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, listen. For all the brothers that just got raised up in Hebrew Academy and the brothers who are already in the truth, we could be in the stadium next year. It really all depends on how hard that you push this work.
That's right.
We'll be in it ain't got to be, you know, super big arena, but we could put it in an arena, you know what I'm saying? Where, man, because it's time, man. You know what I'm saying? If you Black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian, you ain't never heard of the ISUPK, man, it's a shame. I feel sorry for you. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what's gonna fix your life. This is what's gonna save your life right here. The home of the truth.
That's right.
You know, where we at with it? You know what I mean? So big shout out to the whole Passover. It was amazing. Brothers and sisters was in there, but come on, man, the garment gang. Ooh, the garment was in. I mean, these brothers look like they dropped out the sky. You know what I'm saying? With these badass garments. Every year, brothers come through hard with the garments. I like to see brothers wear a little bit more studs, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's the old UPK. If you look, the brothers used to wear a ton of studs. Now, you don't want to do the tedious work to put them studs on there because it's tedious work. You know what I'm saying? But the erection, the ISUPK 1 West, look at the old videos from Passover, and them brothers was studded out. You understand? So we got to start adding them studs. That's just my personal thing. You know what I'm saying? I will
Come, man, Cap, if I could.
Please.
I think I got to give it to Tatsadak, Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
I think that brother had the hardest garment.
Good.
It's a lot. That garment was tight.
You understand? Big out the top of the dock. You know what I'm saying? Brothers be putting their spirit in that joint. Man, listen, to me, General Q, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the garment General Q, well, I mean, that was really all the generals up there. You know what I'm saying? The garments was insane. You know what I'm saying? I can't brag. I wore a retro this year. You know, something I wore already. But next year, listen to me good. I got to get them. I got to get you niggas next year. Huh?
They forgot.
Yeah. I'm already working on it right now. Look, when Passover's over, I called my stylist today. Yeah, go start working on that thing for me. You know what I'm saying? We're definitely gonna get in. And big shout out to the sisters too. Came in that joint with the dresses. Come on, now. Give it up to the sisters, man. I mean, the sisters, y'all was in that joint, you know what I'm saying? Looking beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't dressed like whores, you know, in the most beautiful dresses, put their spirit on it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, you know what I'm saying? This nation can come together. This nation can do what's right, you know what I'm saying? If directed in the right way. What we have at the Passover, let's go.
On Sunday, we had the Feast of Unleavened Bread.
Let's give it up. How was the feast? Unleavened bread. Talk to me.
Glorious, yeah.
Most High Christ. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out, you know what I mean? Feast on Unleavened Bread. I believe Johnny and Hunter taught that, right?
That was Kamash. And then the general showed up, you know, mid
Yeah, but Osh did his thing too, also at the Passover. You know what I'm saying? Osh, so-called Ephraimite, so-called Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying, brother? He gets down, you know what I'm saying? He got down for the Passover. he got down for the Feast of Unleavened Bread. That he was telling brothers, come salute the Torah. Get in line. Find one. Look, I had saluted it once. Look, he made me feel like I should get him again and go get it. You understand? Go ahead, you want to say something?
Yeah, I was just want to say, General Yohana also, blessed a whole ton of marriages.
Get me right on the marriages, man.
That's a heavy thing. If you have not have your marriage blessed, man, you should definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a glorious thing.
Man, listen, General say, you know what I'm saying? He say, this is my daughter. Look at it. For a lot of brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all want a wedding ceremony. You're not gonna get that. Hey, these brothers they ain't give you no goddamn wedding ceremony. They barely got a pot to piss in and where to throw it out. Which is I don't understand. You sisters in the world making a black man pay 10, 20,000. First, a black man, he got to get a ring. You understand? It costs how much the rings, marriage rings be cost? 5 to 10 G's. Money, a nigga he ain't got that. He put himself in debt for that. Then how much the marriage? The wedding. 30, 50,000. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time the brother is just hating. he didn't win in debt, huh?
I can attest to that.
Right? You paying all this money for a wedding. And I ain't knocking no wedding. If you could afford it, do it. You know, but brother, the American way of putting all this cash together. And the sad part of it, you know where I'm going. A lot of you brothers are spending all this money on a wedding for a $2 hoe.
Right.
Yeah. She could stop being a hoe if she wanted to.
Right.
The night before the wedding, she was blowing another man's ride. Get right up there, huh? At the strip club. She getting her back, how you said
bachelorette party.
No, how you said though, they getting their back what?
Oh, getting her back blown out.
Get it by y'all. She getting her black blown out a day before the wedding, my partner. And get right up there in a white dress, IG, like ain't nothing been wrong. Crazy. Come on, my run one. A lot of sisters looking like right now, like that was me. Who is this big fat nigga? I don't like it. I don't like it. It's the truth.
You have to turn this off.
Run one, what you gonna say, Bree?
So like, I just want to go back. Those Sabbath service we had, the readers that we had there. I know it ain't important.
Oh, damn right.
The readers was, man, it was glorious to hear readers and to understand how much these brothers put their life into learning the Hebrew and understanding the Hebrew, and then not only that, like making us, you know what I'm saying, want to even go harder because the way they read, you know what I'm saying.
That's it.
They building a nation through language.
Listen, y'all, we plan on getting to the story tonight. we would be remiss not to talk about the Passover. I just wouldn't even feel right getting up here and not talking about the Passover day by day because it was just that glorious. You know, brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, damn near put themselves in the hole to attend, you know what I'm saying, this Passover. But it's important to attend, you know what I'm saying, no matter if it puts you in the hole or not, because it's important to grab a hold of your culture. That's right. And get away from American culture. The whole time we've been here, they had us thinking we ain't had no culture. Right. So we had to celebrate Thanksgiving, right? We had to celebrate Christmas and Easter and all these made up holidays because according to Father, we knew we ain't had no culture. Right. You know what I'm saying? Until the ISUBK came around, winning the records of the Bible, when the records of other history books, and found out black people did have an existence before America. That's right. Before we got on slave ships, we actually did exist. We actually was a people. We actually had kingdoms where we ruled. King Solomon come from our bloodline. Right. You know what I'm saying? King David come from our bloodline. All the prophets, Isaiah, Ezekiel, Moses come from our bloodline. Christ come from our bloodline. King James. Goddamn, even though he wasn't written in the Bible, but he had the Bible authorized. Right. We ruled Europe for 1,100 years. You know what I'm saying? They ain't teaching you that in them American schools, and they ain't going to teach you that.
Right.
Because all the things I just mentioned will give you too much pride about yourself.
That's right.
And America ain't in about putting no pride in no blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians. They about putting pride in they goddamn self. Right.
Right.
You understand? They give a damn what they get me right. What they want to put pride in you for you can take over. Come on, y'all done.
Hey, I wonder if
Please.
I could. What's so heavy about what you just said, sir, is
Mhm.
like even before I came into the truth, I
Mhm.
used to always have this thing where I was like, man, what is our culture?
Can y'all
You know
put
what
can I
I'm
get
saying?
the
Like, what
charge
kind
or
of
can y'all put this on the
food
charge?
that we eat and different things of that nature? We eat Italian food and Mexican food and different things of that nature. But us as blacks in America, we ain't have anything outside of soul food.
That's it.
Which we made from slave food.
That's it. That's it.
Which
That's
is
it.
a bunch of unlawful things and different things of that nature. We didn't
Yes,
have
sir.
nothing of our own.
That's
How
right.
we dress and different things like that. We didn't have any of that, you know what I'm saying? Until it
I
came
got
down
the
to
seat type
me
seat.
being in the ISUPK and understanding that we actually did have a culture.
That's it.
How we dress,
right?
How we
Come on.
different things of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, brought their family down this year. You know what I'm saying? My mother, give a big shout out to my mother. Hey, now look with us cigarettes in her purse. I had to tell mom, you know you can't smoke in the class though, right? You know what I'm saying? We can't have none of that. Yeah, I'm sorry, I might have to cut this live off. Oh, there you go. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, she was cool. Man, the first thing I brought it to was the Hebrew Academy graduation. So, it was packed in that joint. I took a picture of, man, she was in there looking at all the brothers and sisters. What in the hell what is this? And people, you know what I'm saying, be amazed at the spirit of the UPK. Like, this is what you've been missing out on.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like, mom, this what your son been doing right here.
Damn right.
You understand? Damn right. Big shout out to Captain Bob Mom. I know he brought his mother as well. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come on, damn right. Big shout out to them, man. Listen, mamas, your family, they want to know what's going on.
Right.
Come on, Ash.
Yeah, so like you, Cat,
Please.
made me think about something, I also want to give a big shout out to all the brothers that helped Shamar, So it's a great thing to have, brothers that's watching over everybody having a good time and brothers sacrificing that.
That's it.
Be watching and making sure everything copacetic, I
Right.
just wanted to shout that out. Also, too, like going along, piggybacking what you're saying, like sitting back on Shamar sometime and just looking at all these black and Hispanics, Native Americans just together and loving each other.
Yeah.
It's like
and you was a brother. I'm gonna let you finish, but you was a brother on guard. So this was a brother who held guard pretty much the whole time that he was down there. So now he giving you the perspective from a guard's perspective. Right. You know what I'm saying? And we've always had guards in Israel. You read that in the Bible. He basically a watchman. Go ahead, keep going, priest.
So just sitting back like at the Passover, at the feast, at all the events, and just looking at everybody in this same spirit.
Yeah.
Under the ISUPK's banner, man. It's something glorious to see.
That's right.
While you in it, you just there having a good time, but to be sitting back and look at it like, man, that's the greatest thing on earth right now.
Come on, you better listen. You better believe it. Man, listen, man, all the soldiers in the ISUPK, man, listen, man, let's make, you know what I'm saying, I want to make a declaration. Let's make Commander Jenny Hunter have to rent out an arena next year, man.
Damn right.
Let's do it. All right. Well, where else were we with it? So we did Feast on 11, and then I think that was it. That's the Feast on 11 bread. So big shout out to the Passover, right? All right. You know what I'm saying? Looking forward to next year. We got the closing of the feast coming up Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Sunday is the closing.
It's the opening of the Feast of First Fruits, sir.
Get us right.
It's the opening of the Feast of First Fruits. There's really no closing to the Feast on Unleavened Bread.
Okay.
Because it's the opening to the Feast of First Fruits.
So is it a Feast of First Fruits, or is this a high holy day, or just a
high holy day, sir.
Okay, so y'all know I can come with them garments.
You got seven Sabbaths after that you count. And then you have the closing of the Feast of First Fruits. So you got this Sunday, it's gonna be the opening, And then in June, 7 Sabbaths later, we had a closing.
Come on, man. Listen, now the brothers, we just got to explain how glorious the Passover was, and you got idiots out there talking about you can't keep the Passover in captivity.
Right.
Okay, so what are we supposed to do in captivity? Just not grab a hold of our culture? Like, man, I'm coming to you, Partizan. Do you understand how insane you sound? Like, why would you not want us to come together, you know what I'm saying, and to do the Lord's culture in slavery?
Right.
Like, well, so what we supposed to stick to the white man's culture, to stick to what he want to do, and not take a hold of the culture? Why wouldn't we do that? Like, you sound insane and you don't know, and you got a goddamn demon on you.
That's
man.
right, sir.
You understand my partner? Please.
Just to touch on what you just breaking down.
Yeah.
As far as, you know what I'm saying, people understanding they Israelites and don't keep the Passover, it's just another reason not to sin.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Just
it.
like all these fake Israelite groups. You got an Israelite groups that dress in purple and they LGBTQ.
They're IUIC
as well as the car.
And we ain't had nothing. IUIC is a homosexual Israelite group.
Very much.
Just like Sakari. Y'all thought Sakari, you know what I'm saying? Y'all try to put Sakari on a level with the UPK.
Right.
Like they was on our level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Meanwhile, they getting what is it called? Pegging? They getting pegged in their ass on a regular basis. You see what I'm saying? Moving on.
But you got this other Israelite group that rape little kids.
That's it. GMS, they're an Israelite group that rape little kids. So we got two homosexual groups, Sakari and IUIC. Then we got a group that rape children, GMS. Keep going.
You got another group that believes smoking weed is okay. Right?
That's
You know
it.
what I'm saying? All
That's
these
it.
groups is made to compromise with their demons.
That's it. Damn right. What the brother was just bringing out, that's always my partizan. I officially nicknamed him the chef of the Midwest.
That's right. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Brother might come out with a cooking show, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? Called the chef of the Midwest. I can see it with that cooking and shit. Look. And like we're gonna go this week, we're gonna go over scripture, so and so, so and so. So this week I'm making, you know what I'm saying, tilapia mixed with tomatoes. We'll see here on 1 Samuel. Come on, chef of the Midwest. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, man. We're gonna bring this word of the Lord out in many different ways. Let's get first topic. Let's go.
Come
Come
on. With Sunday coming up, it's Easter Sunday for the world.
That's right.
Get it said. So we have to hit that. We got a story about a deacon being unalive during his Easter egg hunt at his church.
Good. Not you Negroes ain't learned yet about that Easter egg hunt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Wrong one. Please.
Because he just brought that up.
Yeah.
Like I see so many stupid posts from the brothers in the world.
Yeah.
Saying that it's going to be Easter Sunday, but it's also going to be 420. They don't even know how to control their own spirit.
No,
they know 420, it's all about getting high. Some brother put on there like, you either go get high or go to the Most High. Something, real stupid. So it just lets you know how wicked this world is.
That's it.
420 means so much to these brothers. They don't care whether they go to church and put a pink suit on, or if they go on to smoke 100 pounds of weed.
That's exactly what's going to be going on. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be smoking a ton of weed, which is an abomination. A lot of you so dumb, you think the Most High sanction for you to roll blunts. Right. You know what I'm saying? And get smoke, you get high. You think the Lord sanctioned that. You're gonna be smoking a ton of weed and eating eggs on Sunday. and wearing pink and turquoise suits, you know what I'm saying, on Sunday.
Powder pink.
Powder pink. You understand? And listen, and the nigga asks you, bring a mic right in front of your face and say, what does Easter mean? You will look right at him and tell him, I don't know. You realize like you too grown for that, man. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you know what I'm saying? As a man, you gotta have a mind. A man is built to really, you know what I'm saying, build up his people in his world. Look around, you look in the world around you, you know what I'm saying? People tell you, they don't need men. Men build everything around you. You know what I'm saying? Men go to war, and when men conquer nations, men defend their nation. So having a man is important. The problem is, because we following these religions, they done made our men weak, you know what I'm saying? Or they done made our brothers, you know what I'm saying, purpose be, you know what I'm saying, the white man's purpose. If you're in Christianity, the only person who benefit off Easter is white people. You know what I'm saying? If you in Islam, only people benefit off of that is the Arabs. You know what I'm saying? But you need to find the one God that you haven't found and that you need to be in search for. And that's the God of the niggas. You need to find that nigga God. It's very important in this day and time. You see what I'm saying? The nigga God gonna turn you to your culture. And then you're gonna do what? You're gonna build up your people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what we need to be with it. Where we at, Lamar? Please. Let's go. All right.
Deacon killed in a shooting at church Easter egg hunt in Mississippi.
There they killed the man at the church. Inside the church or out? You know what I'm saying? I say inside the church or out?
I don't believe it says so.
Don't worry about it. Keep reading.
Come. A Mississippi deacon suffered fatal injuries in a shooting that broke out Saturday after an Easter egg hunt hosted by his church. According to the church and local police, Empowerment Ministries Christian Center, which describes itself as a non-denominational ministry located in southern Mississippi's city of Gulfport, identified the deacon as Eddie Shedd, who also served as its head of security.
Man, listen, you Christian pastors and you Christian deacons, y'all ain't been faring well too lately. One nigga telling you to close the doors, you know what I'm saying? Now Captain straight up got blasted, you know what I'm saying, in the name of Easter at the goddamn church, you know what I'm saying? And you still believe the Lord is in that church. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it going to take, you know what I'm saying, for the Lord to do, you know what I'm saying, for the Most High to show you that he is not in that church. The Lord is not in no Christian church, man. The religion of Christian, what we talking about? The religion of Christianity, the first teacher of the religion of Christianity was your slave master, man. Was the master in the big house raping your daughter, raping your wife, and sometimes raping the man, you know what I'm saying, or beating the man with a whip, you know what I'm saying, or making people, who makes a human being work sun up to sundown and don't give him no pay. That's what our people went do. And then he do that 7 days a week, then get up there on Sunday to teach you about God. Right? And then we wonder, and now we wondering what's wrong with us? Why we can't? That's what's wrong. The religion of Christianity is what's wrong. Read on, IG. Come on.
The church said the shooting was not carried out by anyone affiliated with his ministry, and Shedd was killed while attempting to intervene. Gunfire erupted at around 2:05 p.m. local time. The Easter egg hunt had been held in Gulfport's Jack and Florence Godine Park. According to the Gulfport Police Department in a news release, the department said a child custody dispute prompted the shooting, and the suspect reportedly brandished a firearm and opened fire, striking two individuals who were attempting to de-escalate the argument.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A custody dispute. Once again, white culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't supposed to be no custody dispute about no children. You know what I'm saying? If you do obey what the Most High say, which is, you know what I'm saying, if you have sex, that man and woman are married and they have to be together through thick and thin. Like, I don't understand about you Christians. Like, you sit there and hear the preacher tell you about being with each other. What they say? Through thick and thin, through death do us part, and through sickness and health. They read all that, you know what I'm saying, during the wedding, you know what I'm saying. You niggas get divorced within 6 months. Get me right, y'all. Go ahead, priest.
Because they ain't happy no more.
Right.
But you ain't happy no more. I mean, you move on. It's more the Christianity.
Right. Go ahead, y'all got it.
Motherfuckers, they've never been happy a day of their life.
Real talk. Real talk. Everything, you know what I'm saying, got to go perfect. You know what I'm saying? Because 80%, 70% of divorces is caused by you know who, that woman. You know what I'm saying? So y'all sit up right there, hear the preacher saying the marriage vows. He might as well be speaking Charlie Brown up there, because all that's going in one ear and right out the other. You know what I'm saying? So really, Christian marriage is a joke.
That's right. That's right.
Y'all down? I'm coming to you, about this
until he said obey out of what?
Right. Sister flat out. At least she was being honest. She was like, I don't know about all that. You know what I'm saying? About no obey. Or the rich and poor. You know what I'm saying? She kept it 100. I don't know about none of that. My partner's on.
No, you just brought it out. I was just gonna say, the brother, and my thing was the brother still once this, she the brother. I'm sorry, she looked at the Christian pastor like he had 3 heads.
Yeah.
You know, she say obey.
Yeah.
We did not discuss this.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. You know what I'm saying?
And then the brother, he's sitting up there looking embarrassed, trying to smile and trying to play it off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could tell when a nigga, feel, you know what I'm saying?
Shame. He got
Yeah.
shame. But the issue, he didn't have enough strength to walk off.
Right.
Like he should have said, oh no, you gonna obey, you know what I'm saying? Or we ain't getting married, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't have enough strength to do that. Like once again, Christianity, it weakens black men because the Lord ain't make you and he ain't bring you here in the earth to be no Christian. He brought you here in this earth to be an Israelite. That's right. Israelite men are naturally warriors. You know what I'm saying? Why in the hell you think you need a Hebrew academy? You know what I'm saying? Like you brought in this earth, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, to go to war every day. Physical war, but namely the war, you know what I'm saying, within yourself and them demons that's in your mind that's telling you to do stupid stuff every damn day. You know what I'm saying? You got to fight your own damn mind. You understand? Right. And the only way you're going to fight your mind is by a man who done mastered life, which is supposed to be your father, and then he teaches his son how to control his emotions. Right. You get what I'm saying? And so when you remove that, then of course, you know what I'm saying, these young boys are gonna grow up and go completely, they're gonna go be AWOL. You know, they're gonna go postal. You know what I'm saying? So we got to change it. Ramon,
Somebody,
please.
Just to stay on the story or whatever. So the brother, supposedly deacon or whatever, was the head of security. It just showed you Christianity can't protect you.
Yeah.
They can't save you.
That's it.
Like it's a sister, and I kind of wanted this. Good thing this story came out.
Go ahead.
While we was at Hebrew Academy, this sister, older sister, probably about 56, or later almost close to 60 or whatever, she walked up and said, "I love this." And I said, "Why you love it so much?" She said, "Because I just never seen it before."
That's it.
And so I sit here and listen to the story about this brother being the head of security.
Yeah.
And this brother getting changed. He getting changed, and he the head of security.
Yeah.
So what that tell you about the person who taught him?
That's
or the
it.
people that's underneath him? They don't know a damn thing about protecting the people.
Well, the difference with the head and security in the UBK is, you know what I'm saying, the things that he's securing are much more serious.
Right.
But when you the head of security for an Easter egg hunt, this is what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, Easter, you know, we got the history on that. On Easter, I don't have y'all down. We're going to tell you about the history of Easter. Easter ain't nowhere in the Bible, number one. You know what I'm saying? And number two, it don't have nothing to do with the Most High at all. Right. You understand? Keep reading, IG, anyone on that?
Come on.
Please.
Witnesses told CBS News affiliate WLOX that Shedd had stepped in to protect children in the vicinity once the shooting started. He was pronounced dead at the scene. The other injured person was airlifted to a hospital outside of Mississippi.
No, listen, the person who came to do the shooting,
right.
Listen, they at the point now that they don't even care nothing about their church no more, man.
Right.
They like, man, that ain't no house of God. Right. We going right up there and shooting and doing whatever. Listen, niggas is in there selling drugs in the church. You don't think that's going on? It's whoredom going on, you know what I'm saying, in the Sunday school. Y'all, listen, the veil been came off you Christians, man. You know what I'm saying? To be a Christian is probably to be the most vile. Christians are the most vile amongst black people. You damn near, if you not in a Christianity or if you not in a religion, you be more righteous, you know what I'm saying, than a goddamn Christian be. You know what I'm saying? Because they try to cover up their wickedness with trying to appear to be righteous and holy and they the farthest thing from it.
Right.
Which is why a ton of people don't even go because they don't want to be a goddamn hypocrite.
Right.
And then, you know, and that's a beautiful spirit to have because those people that avoid the church and know that the church is full of crap, those are brothers and sisters that end up in the ISUPK. You understand? Right. Those are the ones who end up in this. You done on that? Let's get some history on it. Y'all done? Please.
Okay, so this is the Encyclopedia Britannica about Easter. So the English word Easter, which parallels the German word.
Hey, if I get a water, we got the water. A couple of years. What?
Which parallels the German word astern, or uncertain origin. One expound that in the 8th century was derived from star or Astaria, an Anglo-Saxon goddess possibly associated with spring and fertility.
Right. You understand? So this is a goddamn, get me right on this, Roman goddess. You know what I'm saying? Which y'all know the Romans, basically, they ain't worship God. They worship, you know what I'm saying, Jupiter, Mars, you know what I'm saying? Or they would just flat out just make up something just out the clear blue sky. Now, why would the Romans and the Greeks and all these other nations make up something out the clear blue sky? Because God, the God of the Most High is not their God. So they don't have a culture. You know what I'm saying? And because they don't have no culture, you know what I'm saying? They got to create their own culture. Get me right on that. So this is a goddess of fertility. You understand? Keep going. Please.
In the modern era, the connection between Estar and the spring has been disputed. She has been a local protective deity rather than a utility figure. Okay, then let's talk about the origin of Christmas.
So just to sum it up, you know what I'm saying? This is basically, get me right on this, IG. This is basically idol worship. Yeah, and in the Bible, the Lord told you do what? Do not worship idols.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? But of course, you say, well, I don't hear that. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the opposite of what the Most High tell me to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is Easter? What is Easter? Like when you celebrate things, it's supposed to give you culture, supposed to give you a purpose in life. We came from the Passover. What is the Passover about? It's about when the Lord took the Israelites out of Egypt. You know what I'm saying? He took them out of slavery. So that's what we celebrate Passover about. Now you teach that to your children. That put something in your children. Put culture in their children, in your children. History is very important. You know what I'm saying? Now, what does teaching your kids about an Easter and an Easter egg hunt do for them? Them same little niggas running around, them Easter suits gonna be the same ones that shoot up the block, you know what I'm saying, with semi-automatic weapons. Little Charlie and little Ray. But when he was young, he was on Easter egg hunt. Come on, John, go ahead, please. Please.
The Latin and the Greek Pascal or Passover provides the root for Pascal, the French word for Easter.
Right. And which is when you go in the Bible, you see the word Easter, you know, they try to, you know what I'm saying, masquerade it with Passover. You know what I'm saying? But Easter has absolutely nothing to do with the Passover. Even though you see the word in there, they try to put it in there, but the Passover is the Passover. The Passover is about the Lord taking us out of Egypt. Now the Passover is about Christ's blood. You understand? Meaning you decide to follow Christ, Christ is our Passover as well. You see what I'm saying? So, and just to make it crystal clear, Easter is so much of a joke. Most of y'all don't even realize, did you know that rabbits don't even lay eggs? Did you know that? Like, you too old. A lot of you too old. You 30, 40 years old, telling your son and your daughter to go on an Easter egg hunt. I'm talking about a rabbit and all that. And rabbits don't even lay eggs, you big dummy.
Right.
They have natural birth. They don't lay eggs. So what is the whole point of the egg? Like he's telling you, it's about fertility. Right. I mean, if you follow this guy, then you know what I'm saying, she's supposed to make everything be fertile. She's the reason why, you know what I'm saying, things is growing back. And when you don't give that credit to no damn goddess that don't exist, you dumbass.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Things grow back because that is the order that the Lord put forth in the earth, not no goddess or star, which is why we tell you in the ISUBK every day, every class, you know what I'm saying, every podcast, every camp speaking, give white people their culture back.
That's right.
Give them Easter back.
That's right.
You celebrate the Passover, man. We got our own culture, and our culture is the real culture. Your culture can be found in the Bible, man. You understand what we get? You got to hold your point about this. What we at?
Next topic.
Let's hit next topic.
The next topic we have is a video about a 15-year-old boy who's getting 50 years in prison, and his mom talking to him for the last time physically.
Come on, let's get it. It's a rough one. Go ahead. Let me know. My shoulder looked good. I thought I still had that left hand, you know, the athlete. Good.
Take it to the side.
Oh, yeah, you got a video. Yeah, you got to hear this music.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
And it's gonna take a miracle. It's gonna take a miracle.
Well, it's gonna remute itself.
All right, it's muted.
Yeah, when you refresh, it's gonna go right back to mute.
All you have to do is listen to your parents. Okay? Okay? I don't know how things gonna turn out for you. I ain't got no idea how nothing gonna turn out. No idea at all. Okay, I had to tell them that I pick y'all up. Okay? I had to tell them I pick y'all up, okay? Okay. But I didn't know nothing. I didn't know nothing this second. I told y'all don't tell me nothing. Didn't I tell you that? Okay. All right, baby. So I'm so sorry you gotta go through what you're going through. But if God help you out of this, please get yourself together, baby. And it's gonna take a miracle. It's gonna take a miracle that we don't have. You can turn me loose now. You can sit back down because I don't know what's gonna happen there. I don't know what's gonna happen. Your grandma don't know. Ain't nothing we can do to help you now. It's all over now. I know. It's a hard pill to swallow.
Stop it right there.
Nobody.
Like,
Nobody. Nobody. That's why
Do you hear what's going on? Like she's telling a kid at 15 that his life is over. She telling them it's all over now. Now, if you read the caption on it, it said this young man was convicted of a murder and received a 35-year sentence at the age of 15. And she's sitting there telling them it's all over now. And nothing we can do to help. You know what I'm saying? Where we going, IJ?
Man, Cap, if I could, like it seems like the sister hates her own child.
That's the grandmother.
Oh, the grandmother. You would think, okay, even like a grandmother for your grandchild, that's like your son or your daughter. You would think you would try to, in this time, this moment, you would try to show him some type of compassion. It's gonna be okay or something.
Yeah.
She tell the brother, it's over with. Like that's the last thing that he need to hear in that position.
That's it.
It's over with.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? We told you, you know what I'm saying, not to go around them or whatever the case may be. And she knew. It's like, once again, like, okay, these mothers and grandmothers, you know what I'm saying, listen, when you see grandma and mama raising a bunch of kids without a man, brother, just know that is a recipe for disaster. The problem is that that's the norm for the average Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian family. You know what I'm saying? The big mama and mama trying to raise sons, and we just got to stop saying sons. That's a deadly combination to have mama and grandmother trying to raise sons and daughters. The sons is going. You see what they're gonna do. You see how? Did anybody see how he was crying?
Oh, come with God.
Talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all?
If I could, Cap,
Please.
I blame two organizations.
Go ahead.
Two entities. First off, we got to start with the Christian church.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And then we got to go to entertainment and media.
That's it.
Because black entertainment, they are quick to say Big Mama raised by herself, 7 generations.
It's promoted.
It's promoted.
That's it.
Yeah, kind
That's
that all of a sudden Big Mama then became this the do all be all that could do everything and can't do no wrong, and she done raised these houses right.
That's
well,
it.
statistically speaking, and in reality, and actually speaking,
that's it.
Single mother households are the absolute worst households in the entire world for a child to be raised in, male or female.
This is a fact. And guess who else knows this? The United States government of America. You know what I'm saying? That seal with that eagle on there, you know what I'm saying, representing the United States government. You know what I'm saying? That seal with that eagle on there represents Satan. You don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks.
That's right.
I don't give a damn how much money he got, how much power he got. He's the devil. And he knows that if he created an environment where grandma and mama, you know what I'm saying, is the ones in authority over young boys, he know that they coming to the pen. You know what I'm saying? He know that these young men, you know what I'm saying, is going to be in early grades at 14, 30. This is a baby. You didn't hear he was crying out. This is a 15 years old. What was your mind at when you was 15? Yeah, because you imagine to where your mind was at, you know what I'm saying, to where it is right now. My partners, get me right on that,
So, you know, at 15, you thinking about, you know what I'm saying, if you ain't had it already at 15, you thinking about getting your first piece of tail.
That's it.
You know
what I'm saying? Or
life in prison is the furthest thing away from your mind.
You have a mind of a child. You know what I'm saying? But once again, you know what I'm saying, if ain't no father in the home, you know what I'm saying, by the time you 7 or 8 years old, you are the man of the house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You eating animal crackers and you the man. You understand? Get me right on that. Listen, and black women is treating the 10-year-old like he the man. There ain't no man in the house. You know what I'm saying? And so this cat is getting treated like he the man. So guess what? He gonna start going out there doing what? Manly things. You know what I'm saying? Like he in charge. You know what I'm saying? Because he's supposed to have a father in the home. So what type of environment what we must create is it should be a sin, you know what I'm saying, to remove a father from the authority of his family.
Right.
Not only is the young boy's going to be destroyed, the daughter's going to be destroyed because all they're going to do is do the same thing their mother did, which is put the man out the house and say, I don't need no man. So now the conveyor belt of destruction just keep on rolling. And the Christian church, all they do is back it and say, man, if the man ain't working, he ain't got no job, put him out. He go get another woman, put him out. God don't agree with none of them reasons to put no man out. Right. Where they say that in the Bible? You know what I'm saying? You big dummy. Why you think, you know what I'm saying, black people's existence in this place steady declining because you ain't doing what the Lord say to do. That's right. You sitting there listening to white America and the white man ain't got no recipe, you know what I'm saying, on how to fix the black family. Like what do we even talk about? He want your sons to sit in court, you know what I'm saying, and goddamn it get 35-year sentence. Well, he don't give a damn. Do it. The white man don't give a damn about giving our babies no sentences. Why don't he don't do it? Because the American court system is a business, man. They got to have somebody come in there that they can give life sentences to. They don't want their sons and daughters to get it, but when it comes to black and Latinos, man, they running the conveyor, they running a hustle in there. The lawyers getting paid, the defense attorneys getting paid, the judge getting paid. You know what I'm saying? The cats who scan you when you come through, they getting paid. The jail getting paid. You in some prison. You end up in some prison in a white town with a bunch of hilly white boys that tell you nigga get in that cell.
Right.
Call you a nigga, you be mad like that. You know what I'm saying? I thought we was post-racial. God, and they're calling you a nigga. Right. You see what I'm saying? And guess what? All the people in that white town is those the people who the warden is. You know what I'm saying? They the guards in it. You know what I'm saying? This is the system that's going on here in America. You know what I'm saying? They is eating us alive. And we just too stupid to be able to defend ourselves against it. because we don't want to hear the truth.
That's right.
You look at the men that's teaching you the truth, namely the ISUBK,
That's right.
telling you how to fix this, but the demon on you don't want to fix it.
Right.
You got a demon on you. Putting your man out the house because he got another woman, bitch. You got a demon on you.
That's right.
You putting your man out the house because he lost his job. You stupid bitch. You got a fucking demon on you. You destroying your goddamn family, man. Because the white man didn't train your dumb ass on how to do it. You just doing what the white man tell you to do.
Right, right.
See what I'm saying? But
Right.
this is why you got to be careful in who you pick to marry. You see what I'm saying today? Because then that's the only way that you fix this problem. If you marry an alley cat gonna do what alley cats do. You see what I'm saying? So it's a shame for this young brother at 15. You know what I'm saying? His life is not over. You know what I'm saying? All he got to do is get in the classes in the ISUBK while he locked up, and we'll fix him while we in prison. And then when Christ returns, guess what? You know what I'm saying? His sentence will be over.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Once Christ returned, you know what I'm saying? Them cells, get me right on that. You know what I'm saying? When Paul was in prison, guess what? The angels came and opened them cells, did they not? But what you gonna think when Christ gonna return? You know what I'm saying? All Black and Latino men that got sentences that turn to the Most High, turn to the Lord, keep these laws, statutes, commandments. Listen, your sin is gonna be, you know what I'm saying, this and all. That sin is over with. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? The people who supposed to be in jail and supposed to be in prison, namely white supremacy, they gonna get their ass in the jail. They gonna get in prison. And see, they sons gonna see what it's like to just walk down the street and be eating a candy bar and end up in prison for 100 years.
Right.
That's Black reality. You know what I'm saying? You walk right out the house, ain't did nothing to nobody. You know, you walk down eating the Snickers. Next thing you know, you're in prison doing 150 years for some crime that you didn't do. And all of America just say, well, that's the American way. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep rolling on with society. It don't matter. Half the niggas in the prison ain't even do what they do. I mean, I'm done with this shit, man. Y'all, I'm retired. Give it to Oz. You take over. Hey, let me take my shades off. Yeah, go ahead, Oz. Please. Please.
It's so heavy what you're saying right now. Because, you know, being in the industry I'm working in right now, my slave, like, they move pipes and stuff like that and all type of stuff, you know, they build buildings and all the stuff that's behind the walls. So it's like, look, they got like contracts with prisons. And, you know, and it's so heavy you saying like it's a business.
That's
the whole
it.
prison thing.
That's it.
Like while we up here fighting against the oppression, you know, that's going on with our prison, it's people in higher places fighting to keep it going because it's literally a business to keep these prisons money flowing in.
That's it.
And keep bodies coming in.
That's it.
So they looking at us just like, you know, a slave basically.
Damn right.
You know, while we trying to, you know, join in with America and do all these festivities, we just lost. You know, understand the bigger picture.
Damn right, give it up. Which is why when you get raised up in here, you know what I'm saying, you going to war against white supremacy, you don't even know it. And how you go to war against white supremacy, it ain't getting no gun. Not saying that you shouldn't get no gun, because you're gonna need them too in the future, you know what I'm saying? But how you go a war against white supremacy is by fighting against the philosophy of this place. You know what I'm saying? And changing the mind. That's a powerful thing, guys. When you can change the human brain, the mind is the most powerful thing on the human body, your brain, not your hand, nothing else, your mind. And brother, when you could change and flip somebody's mind to think how the Lord wants them to think, that's a powerful thing right there. Right. And in the UPK, that's what you have been raised up to do, which is why you can't take this gift that we have and like Christ say, just you get the truth, you get raised up, and now you in the truth, you just take the word of the Lord and sit on it. Say, I'm in the truth, the hell with the niggas who ain't. Why the hell you think we started this podcast? Why the hell you think we got class? Why the hell you think, you know what I'm saying, damn near 7 days a week we doing the work of the Lord? Because we want our brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, to come into this truth. You know what I'm saying? What we at?
Next up, we have a sister talking about, you know, how women need black men in the households, and at this point, it's time to start sharing your man.
Listen, before we do that, we're gonna go take a 5-minute break. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna come right back on the round table of truth. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be right back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Oh yeah. Oh Lord. And if you don't give it, you won't get it. That's right. I give her all my love. Hey, run that shit up, Trace.
I came from the streets to the shy, where wicked and evil collide. If it was illegal, we tried ambition to get us a piece of the pie. Had so many demons inside, was dim in the gleam of my eye, killing my innocence, all of my vision of reading the sign and seeing demise. We've been deprived of basic necessities, that and cocaine, a satanic recipe, refusing to claim it as destiny, sins of the fatherly children in jeopardy. The family addiction affected me, affliction of prison, the death of me. Not even the thought of my legacy, living in hell, how you hating your pedigree. Been definitely holding the grudge, letting it go cause no hoe is in us. If we don't connect then you know what it was. One West and no cowards is rolling with us. Steps was all in the mud, feeling the pain like salt in the cut. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood. It's all for the love, yeah.
The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood. It's all for the love. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood. It's all for the love.
I get an honor to command and Jenna Johanna for being the armor, protecting the message delivered the Abba. Straight from the Father, he gave it to you, ain't making excuse. Though Satan is loose, kept lacing his boots, training and raising the troops. Perfecting the method of 7-1 West in the hairs was able to prove. Ain't stressing them niggas that never can step in the stand and stating the truth. My people could never imagine the hardest of winners you lasted. Extending the realest compassion for niggas that should have been fitted for caskets. How could you ever ignore the nigga who slept on the floor and was ready for war whenever it called? Better this weapon is drawn. Election is sure, edging this war. Front of projects of the Bronx. Now representing the Lord. The water for blessing us all.
Hey, Shalom Israel. It's Prison Officer Quasar, the IGPK and the Commander Junior High. All right. Tune in every Tuesday night for the Brotherhood class here in Columbus, Ohio. All right. Start at 7 p.m. Don't be late. No cowards, no excuses. Hey, Shalom.
Majority of the world is telling a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian woman what they want to hear.
You know, what we need to do is try to come together as a race of people and stop being persecuted and murdered in the streets.
And when we worship the God that of these other nations, we give all of our resources and all our love and dedication to their gods.
That man is supposed to be the head of the household, hands down, period, point blank, because he will lead you correctly.
Yasha my Allah. Give everybody a couple seconds to go ahead and write that down.
Wife is going to be a mother of nations. She's going to give birth to kings. Do you know what I mean? Can you imagine that?
We're good. Shalom, give it up, you know what I mean? Back on the set. Shout out to Officer Ramawan, you know what I'm saying, on the ones and twos tonight. Right. Also Ashaya, you know what I'm saying, doing what he do, helping out, you know, replacing Officer Raj Karab. Officer Raj Karab is on injured reserve tonight, you know what I'm saying? Lord allow he be back there. Sometimes we be on injured reserve, nigga be back, get your head up. You know what I'm saying? Be good to go. You know what I'm saying? Also, I want to give it up to Officer Warrior and Bigo Live. All our Bigo listeners, you know what I'm saying? For all you Bigo listeners that's tuning in live, y'all make sure y'all subscribe, you know what I'm saying, to IHBK Round Table of Truth. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the page as well. Let's get some traction. You know what I'm saying? Let's big up this thing, get some more viewers on this thing, and blow it up. You know what I mean? People need to hear this. You know what I'm saying? Also too, you know what I'm saying? The video that you just seen play, we got classes. You know what I'm saying? Monday through Friday. You know what I'm saying? We teach the Bible. It ain't just the podcast, the Round Table of Truth. We are the IHBK. We IHBK Chicago. We just won many branches in the IHBK. We got schools down in every 50 state of America, outside of America, where we teach the truth of the Bible. go to IHBday.com, you know what I'm saying, to find out where them classes is at. That's right. Where we at, man?
If I may as well,
Please.
as we stated before, that we have the opening of the Feast of First Fruits this coming Sunday at the Chicago School at 7 p.m. Make sure to attend. You know, if you can't make it physically, tune in online.
Give it up.
Understand why you're about to do this feast day or high holy day. You understand?
Man, listen, if you know what I'm saying, ain't in class, you know, this is the perfect time to come. You know what I'm saying, to the Feast of First Fruits, man. Come in and enjoy the brotherhood and the sisterhood if you're a Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian. Leave your white friend at home. Leave Billy at home. Billy ain't gonna be able to come up in here. All right. Trust me, we didn't turn white people around, you know what I'm saying, plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? Looking like, oh, we all bleed red. We all bleed red, but we all don't have nigga problems. Your world is different from mine. You go where you need to be. This is for our people only. You know what I'm saying? So come on out, man. Listen, you hesitating to come into the truth. Just this is how you beat hesitation. Just do it. Just go. Just come to class. That's all you got to do. There's gonna be a million things that try to stop you from coming into the truth. Your woman, your job, you know, just something. Satan himself, your tire gonna blow out on the way while you driving to class. Call us. We're gonna pick you up. Do not let nothing stop you. You know what I'm saying, from coming into the ISUB camp. That's right.
Just want to add to just what you've been saying. If you wait for the perfect time to come to class, you'll never make it.
That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's coming from the chef of the Midwest. You understand? Look, can we get a t-shirt made for the brother? Chef of the Midwest.
Yes. And an apron.
And
We about to throw down with that lamb that's coming Sunday on the grill.
Come on, man. Listen, the barbecue gonna be so good, we're gonna be licking our fingers up in there. I didn't say some of the brothers lick the plate. Now you know that's a whole different thing. Brother, he turned to the side. He don't think nobody looking. Lick the plate like he a dog. You know what I'm saying? Don't lick no plates. All right, where we at with it?
Come on, cuz. So next up, we have a video. You know, one way we could solve the issue with things like this is to create more Black families.
That's right.
You understand? Instead of being a selfish bitch, as you say, you deserve your husband only deserves you, and that's it. This is to talk about. There's so less of good men out there. It's time to just double up.
Let's go.
Get 2, 3, or 4 wives.
Come on, let's get it.
I want me a masculine. Mandingo warrior. And if he already with you, I don't give no fuck. Slide the fuck over. Tag me in, bitch. Because for every 100 Black women, 6.66 men that are heterosexual, that ain't incarcerated, ain't a part of the rainbow community, gotta worry about if you wearing your fucking fishnet. Y'all gonna stop playing with these Black men like they ain't relevant right now. Black men very motherfucking relevant. And all on social media. Everybody, a nigga can put on a motherfucking wig and get more clout than a masculine, hard-working, activist Black man. I'm sick of it. And then these hoes, they support it. The internet algorithm supports people who want to be hoes, mentally unstable, because they make a joke out of us saying we got mental health awareness. That shit ain't fucking cute on the internet. They let that shit ride through the motherfucking internet while people posting their kids and shit to make a mockery out of us. They let a nigga in a motherfucking lace front wig get that bag on the internet to make a mockery of us. 48% of our Black men are gay. 36% of our Black men are incarcerated. So everybody say on my pages, oh, we're not at that time yet to share the man. Since when? We've been sharing these niggas since the beginning of the genocide. We might as well hold hands and kumbaya around this bitch. I ain't finna be one of y'all bitches around here hunching on a motherfucking rainbow man. I want me a masculine Mandingo warrior. And if he already with you, I don't give no fuck. Slide the fuck over. Tag me in, bitch. If he already with you, I don't give no fuck. Slide the fuck over. Tag me in, bitch.
If y'all could, somebody somebody do find out this is information and tell her to get in contact with me. They said we're wrong one. You can find her personal information. I'm being serious. Now, what the sister, get me right. What the sister was bringing out was that.
Oh God.
Look ghetto, you know what I'm saying? She's look ghetto with it, you know what I'm saying? But get me right. You know what I'm saying? Where we going?
No, because sometimes you gotta be blunt.
No
You
doubt.
know, point.
No
She
doubt.
made sure, like, she's gonna make sure to find herself a good man, regardless of the situation that he already might have.
That's it.
She might marry a man and be the best thing he's ever had.
That's no
the spirit most sisters need to have.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done?
If I could,
Please.
I want what she displaying, honestly, by us being in the truth, and we see, you know what I'm saying, women that have, you know what I'm saying, men with multiple wives, you see the maturity in those women. You know what I'm saying? And just how mature you have to be as a woman to understand it don't matter. It don't matter if this man is laying with another woman, how he treats me is more valuable than what I would get, you know what I'm saying, out of somebody that's gonna lie to me in the world.
Listen, and being a wife of a man that already got wives, other wives, that's a form of sisterhood, like something you could not believe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like to share a man, that is a form of sisterhood. Now, why do I say that? Because to get a man in the truth, to get a man in the ISUBK, a certified priest, a man of the Lord, you know what I'm saying? You're getting somebody that's teaching you how to serve the Heavenly Father, which is invaluable. You know what I'm saying? Because the average man ain't teaching you how to serve the Lord. He's teaching you know what I'm saying, how to be a whore. You know what I'm saying? If you in Sakari shit, he teaching you how to peg him in the ass. You know what I'm saying? He telling you to buy a kit, you know what I'm saying, bending over so you can peg him in the ass. You get my point? Or having you sleep with a white man, and then the white man can take your woman and have a white baby. I mean, that's what's going on outside of the ISUBK. So to get a man of the Lord that's teaching you right, listen, you're gonna have to learn. You're gonna have to share. Like when you share a man of the Lord, you saying I'm allowing my sister to have something that's so great. I'm allowing her to have something great too. And that takes sisterhood, you know what I'm saying, in order for that. And let me tell you something. In order to get out of this hell that we got, brotherhood gonna have to take precedence. Black men gonna have to learn how to forgive when we want to jump out of these gangs and forgive rival gang members that done killed our best friend. That's an extreme brotherhood right there. But in order to get out of slavery and in order to get from under the foot of the white man, this is an extension of brotherhood that's gonna have to happen. And so for the sisters, guess what? You're gonna have to show sisterhood too. And for you to share a man and not be selfish, you know what I'm saying? Then guess what? That is the excellent form of sisterhood that's gonna have to be shown.
Hey, come on, man. What you're bringing out is so heavy. You know, everybody know UPK. We coined the phrase "brotherhood is a weapon."
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And it is a weapon.
It's
a mighty weapon. But
that's right.
What our sisters need to know is that sisterhood is also a mighty weapon. You know what I mean? Like
that's a T-shirt.
Come.
Sisterhood is a weapon.
It's a weapon, Cap. And we cannot get out of this slavery.
Come on.
We will not escape this captivity. The Most High will not free us without our sisters. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. We were just at the Passover. It wasn't just men in there. It was sisters in there. And guess what? At some of them tables, you know what I'm saying, that we were sitting at, it was one brother sitting there with two wives. It was one brother sitting there with four wives. One brother sitting there with three wives. Some brother sitting there with with a wife. You know what I'm saying? Some brother no wife. I'm sorry.
How's your battery?
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
you get my points. Go ahead, man. I had to cut you off.
No, it's like Cap. You know what I mean? What I'm saying, because I was doing shamar for the generals when he was blessing the marriage, and brothers was coming up there, getting their marriage blessed to 2 and 3 wives.
That's it.
You know what I mean? The brothers walking up there with the wives is in. You know, they're not fighting each other. They're not trying to rip each other hair out.
That's it.
The sisters are in order, and it's a harmony and a peace that they got.
That's
it. What I mean? And I
go ahead.
Go ahead.
And we got to stop looking at the whole man having multiple wives like it's just a sexual thing, a man trying to fulfill this lust.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like General Muhammad brought it out. I think it was General Muhammad 1. It's like a woman who have children. When she have one child, she loved that one child. Right. And guess what it do? That one child make her want to go do what? Have another one. And another one. You know what I'm saying? Just it enhances her motherhood. It's the same way with a man when it comes to multiple wives. Right. You know what I'm saying? It enhances his masculinity. Right. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because this man is in charge of 2, 3, 4 women, 3 or 4 households, which being in charge of 3 or 4 households make a black man so goddamn powerful that you don't even know his legacy is going to be strong. You know what I'm saying, and intact because of these families that he's over. Right. It makes a man be a man. You know what I'm saying? And listen, the heaviest part she brought out was, she said she willing to share. She said, move over. Right. This is the reality that we at. Right. And what she's saying is biblical.
On the scripture now.
Isaiah 4:1, you know what I'm saying? It is biblical. You know what I'm saying? That, like, you know, that's in the Old Testament. I can go to the New Testament where Christ, a lot of y'all who claim y'all love Christ, y'all love Christ until the truth come out. Jesus Christ compared the kingdom of heaven. You listen to me good. Christ compared the kingdom of heaven to one man going to marry 10 women. Did you know that? Now you don't. The women don't love Christ now. Right. That book, you know, that book really fake. White man created it. Yeah, right, white man. Right. I'm not following none of that. Right. You see what I'm saying? What you got? Read for me.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 4 and verse 1.
Come on.
And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
In that day, what?
7 women shall take hold of one man.
This is biblical prophecy. You mean if this bit written in the records of the Bible, it's something that's going to happen. You can't stop it. Read.
Come
on.
Saying, we will eat our own bread.
We will do what?
Eat our own bread.
Go ahead.
And wear our own apparel.
What is that telling you right there? All that talk about a man got to have a job. You know what I'm saying? In order to be my man, all that's going to be thrown out the window. You know what I'm saying? Now, why is it going to be thrown out the window? Because a woman just like that, what she telling you and what intelligent women going to start to see is having a man that obey the Most High is the most valuable thing that a woman can have in this day and time. Because what did she just tell you? 40% of the men is LGBT.
Right.
It's, sister, I hate to tell you, it's a little high. I don't know where you get that percentage from. You know what I'm saying? It's a little higher than that. You know what I'm saying? They turning our man homosexual like something you couldn't believe. And why is this happening? Because nobody is standing up against black men becoming homosexual. Everybody agreeing with it, laughing, joking, acting like it's okay that black men have surrendered their damn masculinity. Right. When you need masculinity to sustain a nation. You get my point? Then what she say? 30%, 35% of black men is in prison.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So this, she's telling you the reason why so many women gonna be joining to one man, because you don't have a choice at this point. Right. It'd be nice. I get it. You don't want to share. You just want to be just you and your husband. But you cannot come up against what the Lord, you know what I'm saying? When the Lord wants something to happen, you can't come up against that. Right. So we in the reality now, men gonna have more than one wife. You gonna have to deal with it, or leave the man because he go get another woman and end up, you know what I'm saying, with Antoine.
Right.
Have another woman.
No. Not that have another woman. That time too,
eventually.
But now Antoine got another man. A lot of you black women, you know what I'm saying, that your man is a homosexual and you faking it every day, kissing this man in the mouth, knowing when he tell you he going to his friend's house to play the PlayStation, you know he ain't. You know he ain't. You calling him, he ain't picking up that phone. None of that. Why? Because Antoine is in there, you know what I'm saying, with little Billy, and Billy is tearing the lining out his ass in that bed. And then he coming back home having sex with you, giving you AIDS. That's what's gonna happen when 2 men sleep together. You're gonna get the reward that the Most High wants you to have, which is AIDS. Because the Lord ain't never sanctioned 2 men to be in the bed, nor 2 women to be in the bed. That is a vile, disgusting life that the white man promotes. You big dummy.
That's right.
Read what you got. Please.
We will eat our own bread
and
wear our own apparel.
Woman telling you, listen, I got my own job, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go out, you know what I'm saying, and do like Tabitha Brown, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go out there and provide my own clothes, my own shelter, and in some cases, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna give money to that man. I'm gonna take that money. A lot of you sisters making good cash. You supposed to take that money and take that money and bring it to your man and lay it down at his feet.
And I'm right.
You brothers out here, you know what I'm saying, whether if that's your woman or not, I mean, you don't be forcing no woman out no woman's hands. You know what I'm saying? We don't teach that in the IHBK. If you be forcing no money, you know what I'm saying, man, you do that work, you be smooth and cool, and a good woman, she take that money and lay it down at your feet like she's supposed to.
Yeah, I'm right.
Read.
Only let us be called by thy name.
Only let us be what?
Called by thy name.
You want to be called by your name. Why? Because your name, the men in here in the IHBK, your name is going to become prominent in the earth.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? People going to know, don't touch that woman. She married to one of them crazy niggas in that cult. You understand? But they ain't going to understand it because they're going to see the woman and they're going to see she dressed so properly. She acts so sweet. She's so kind. She giving to the poor. She don't even cuss. But she married to a killer.
Right.
And they going to know, don't touch that woman. You know what I'm saying? She married, you know what I'm saying, to a brother and I. She became, y'all think I'm joking. You see what I'm saying? But this is the reality, you know what I'm saying, here. The brothers in UBK gonna get extreme fame in the next couple of years. We're gonna get extreme fame because of our righteousness. You know what I'm saying? Because we are the men that's introducing everybody into the Most High.
That's right.
You don't know God. Nobody has known God until 1969. You know, as far as being in America. You know what I'm saying? When the seven heads, you know what I'm saying, learned from Abba Bivens, built the IHBK, and they held it down, introduced it to Commander General Honey. He didn't held it down up until this point. But now he even raised up generals and captains and officers and troopers just ready to push this thing like something you cannot believe. So now with that being said, now the entire earth got to get introduced to a God that they do not know.
That's right.
You understand? You got to get introduced. Now, what you thought you was gonna be here in earth and never get introduced to the nigga God? Are you stupid?
Right.
The Christian God don't exist. You understand? White Jesus is a fabrication, is he not? He's a paint a picture of a homeless. That cat, White Jesus, that a lot of you dummies got tattooed on your body. On your body. Caesar, that's a white man named Caesar Mosaic. A lot of you got $10,000 chains with White Jesus face on there. You got a homosexual face in jury laying on you. This how dumb we even got. Or you in Islam, which we bring out all the time. Islam, Allah is a rock over there in Mecca that you run around and kiss. You see what I'm saying? So all these guys is fake. All these guys is trash. It ain't but one God that really exists, and that's the God of the Hebrews, the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh in the Hebrew. That's the only God that truly exists, guys. You understand? What you was gonna say, something, Priest?
Yeah, I don't want to. Can I give them the real Christ?
Go ahead, please.
Matthew chapter 25 and verse 1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet their bridegroom.
10 virgins. You understand? This means 10 young women going to meet who?
The bridegroom.
Bridegroom. Groom. That means one man, not grooms. You understand? This Christ comparing the kingdom of heaven to 10 women going to marry one man. Any more on that? That's to get a brother a hand for bringing that out. You know what I'm saying? Good on that one. Oh yeah.
Come on. Moving on, we have an article going in to the killer teen Karmelo Anthony's family. And the situation with the stabbing that happened.
Come on.
Come. DailyMail.com. Killer teen Karmelo Anthony's family reveal other plans for $400K legal defense fund. The family of a teen who fatally stabbed a 17-year-old boy in Texas plans to use its $400,000 legal defense fund to move home and hire security after facing racist threats.
Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ. Go ahead, Yamadon.
Even them labeling this as killer team,
right?
It's just out of order in itself.
Why so? Why do you say that?
And the reason why I say this is because, you know what I'm saying, if anybody knows the full story of what happened with Karmelo Anthony
Mhm.
and this cat that, you know what I'm saying, that came, I believe his name is Metcalf.
Mhm.
Metcalf came, you know what I'm saying, to Karmelo Anthony that was sitting in a tent, you know what I'm saying, that may have not belonged to his team, but he was just trying to seek refuge from the rain that was happening that day.
Yeah, right, no doubt. And now, Matt, this has been a big story for the past couple of weeks, right? Keep go ahead, we ever done?
This guy sitting just trying to get out the rain in his tent.
Yeah.
He gets approached by a team like himself.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They're saying like, this not your team. You're not supposed to be here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, okay, I'm getting out the rain.
And this was at a school event, you saying?
This was at a track event. It was away from the school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it was a track event that
That's it.
different schools attended.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
so with this said, he's sitting there. You know what I'm saying? The cat approached him, tell him he needs to leave the tent.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm not gonna leave the tent. It's raining.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Which is the obvious thing. He don't want to get wet. So, and this cat trying to force him out of the tent. They end up getting into the fight. He end up killing the cat.
They end up he end up staying. And he's trying to stay in the tent. The cat is trying to physically remove him from the tent like he's some type of authority.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When he's just another kid like he is.
That's not understand.
And he said, don't put your hands on him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Because he's like, if you put your hands on me, it's gonna be a problem.
That's right.
You know, and then when the cat put his hands on him, he went into his bags, got a knife, and he defended himself.
Big shout out to that brother. You know what I'm saying? I would love, come on. Please.
Man, Cap, they trying to demonize this brother so bad. So the article just said, okay, so I believe they're the same age. They're both 17 years old.
Right.
So the article calls Karmelo a teen. And then the article calls the white boy a 17-year-old boy. So they trying to paint him like he's just some angel child, and Carmelo's just a thug.
Of course. You know what I'm saying? Listen, that's the American way. You know what I'm saying? And listen, what's the one of the lessons and all this? I'm gonna let the brother read. Here's one of the obvious lessons, you know what I'm saying, is that you better get the hell away from white people. Right. You know what I'm saying? This whole fabrication of bringing nations together, you know what I'm saying, and this one Rainbow Coalition and Martin Luther King dream and all that. Listen, this is why when we go to a track meet, it's supposed to just be us at a track meet, and be not with them. Integration is not something that's not real. Do you understand? White people just they've been like this for 400 years. Black people, you can't be that dumb to think that the more and more you try to love them, they gonna change. Can't you see they ain't gonna change? The Bible say the wicked are estranged from the womb. They meaning this: when the minute a white child is born, it's already in his DNA to hate you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I know that's hard for you to understand. You understand? But once again, God created the people that hate you just in case, you know what I'm saying, you ever went against his laws. He was going to put what I'm telling you is biblical. He was going to put the people over you that hate you the most. All nations hate you, but nobody hates you more than white people.
That's right.
And this is the one people he put you under in slavery to teach you a lesson on what happened when you disobey his law.
Right.
And we all in us and our wickedness and our hard-headedness, we think our way is better than the most highest law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
Until he put the people over you where this happened. There's so many lessons coming out of this. Right. Of course, they're gonna paint the white boy as a victim, and you know what I'm saying, and demonize this black boy, because this is what they've been doing to black men, you know, since we've been in this place. You know what I'm saying? Get me right on that. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Avalon. Please.
Anthony, 17, was in court as he faces a first-degree murder charge for killing of Austin Metcalf, who died in his twin brother's Hunter's arms after being stabbed in the heart at a track meet in Frisco earlier this month.
Oh, you hear that? You know what I'm saying? He died in his brother's Hunter's arms.
So tragic.
You know, so tragic. You know what I'm saying? But when they unalive us time after time after time again, it definitely ain't written up like this. Y'all done?
Also, what's not being mentioned is him and his brother approached this brother.
Yeah, they were the aggressors. They were the aggressors. But what America trying to teach you, black man, is that you don't have no right to defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to them, they want you to just lay down and be the victim. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, this cat now he's spending all this money, like you said in the hour earlier, to basically what get security. He needs security now. Right. Yeah, but y'all.
If I could, sir.
Please.
So black people white America is upset.
Yeah.
Black people got together and raised about $400,000, a little over $400,000 for this young man's defense fund. Now they're getting even more upset because the family had to use at least half of that money to move and relocate, because since this all started, they didn't receive a lot of death threats. Even the association, you know how they had they live in one of them communities.
Yeah.
Their housing associate, they community group was saying that they have never had so many threats in the history of this community.
Where is this community at?
Texas.
Yeah.
Texas. So they live in like a cul-de-sac type of environment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, they had to move because they getting death threats left and right. So they took part of the money to go find a new location and to hire security.
What does this remind y'all coming to you? What does this remind you of? A lynching. This is like they want to lynch this guy. You get what I'm saying? Like, and listen, man, they're gonna do everything in their power. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that this happens. And black people, I applaud black people, man, that's ready to protect this young brother. You know what I'm saying? But you better see where this country is headed. You know what I'm saying? It's things like this, you know what I'm saying, that's only gonna spark a race war. You know what I'm saying? It's little things, little fires before the actual race war kick off, because race wars is biblical. Just like Jesus Christ returning is biblical. Race wars is biblical. It's going to be race wars here in America. You might as well face it. That's why we telling you in the UPK. That's why we got the war report. IG and them tell you, stock up on canned goods. Stock up on water. And not just canned goods and water. Stock up on ammunition.
That's right.
Why are we telling you to stock up on ammunition? Because white people is stocking up on ammunition like something you can't believe. And they already know in their spirit that when time get right, they coming to the neighborhood where niggas at to kill you niggas, black people. And a lot of you black people, you know where you're gonna run at when this happens? You're gonna run right into the church. Like the church gonna protect you, like God is in the church. You gonna lock the door, and they're killing everybody in that church. You see what I'm saying? Because God ain't in that church, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what you don't, that's what you fail to realize. God is not in that damn church. You know what I'm saying? They've been teaching you in that church to come together with your enemy, you know what I'm saying? And you don't even realize that you ain't never coming together with white America. That ain't just not a reality. That enemy that you're supposed to forgive is black people. That's the part you blinded by. You can't see that it's two different enemies. It's an enemy that ain't supposed to be an enemy. Black people ain't supposed to be an enemy. So in the Bible, when they tell you forgive your enemy, it's talking about one of your own kind, not white people, man. And because you believe that, you're gonna pay the price. You're gonna pay the price. My partner's eye. Come on now.
Not only is he receiving death threats, the brother's bond was $1 million at first. It was a black judge that reduced his bond to $250,000, $150,000.
Nah, get that judge.
She beefed up her security because she's receiving death threats as well.
Oh, I knew that was coming. I know that's coming. That once again, you see where the country is going. We gonna have to protect each other. I just seen a video coming on the way here. A brother had shared it on Facebook where it was some cop bailiffs. They was trying to arrest a brother. It was one black bailiff and the rest of them was white. Now the white ones, as they arresting him, they is being way over physically aggressive to where the black officer turned on one of the white officers, fighting him like, man, would you slow down? You ain't got to do him like that. And I applaud that brother for that. You know what I'm saying? Damn right. You know what I'm saying? We got to be able to see that Martin Luther King dream ain't gonna ever happen.
That's right.
It ain't ever gonna happen. We better look out for us.
I'm right.
We better turn us. We got to be able to teach us.
That's right.
We better go back to the one thing that we thought was evil, which was separation, segregation. Segregation, I don't give a damn how poor we are. When I wake up, I want to have a black teacher in the classroom.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? When I roll over the bed, I want to have a black woman in my bed. I don't want to be involved with white people at all. If I woke up every day from here on out for the rest of my life and never seen another white person, brother, that would be glorious. Hey, somebody watching this like, these niggas. I want you to turn that off.
Right.
Turn that off right now. Immediately. But let me top it off for you even better. What I want to see white people doing in the future, okay, you really gonna turn it off now because this is what I'm about to tell you. I want to see them in the cotton fields.
That's right.
Picking cotton.
That's right.
That's right.
Sun up to sundown. I want white people in the kingdom of heaven. You listen to me good. White people is gonna be delivering these brothers you see here. They're gonna be going to get lemonade.
Damn right.
They bring that lemonade, and it ain't 7 pieces of ice in that lemonade. I'm gonna say, turn around. I'm gonna take the side 13. Get another piece of ice in that lemonade. They did it to us. Oh, we shouldn't do them like that. We shouldn't. I thought people believe in what go around, come around.
Right.
Not when it comes to black people.
Right.
When you say, because that's how you get it. You say, don't you believe in what go around, come around? Oh, yeah, sure, that's right. You know, karma. You do what? But then you say, okay, well, white people had us in slavery. Shouldn't we have them? They go. But by that, they already said what go around, come around. Right. So now they got to give you right on it. Now they got to make something up. You know what I'm saying?
And all that nonsense.
That's it. It was makes you really just a hypocrite because what really America's about is white people we don't ever want white people to get, black people should never get justice. That's what this is. White people, no matter all the crimes they did to blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indian, Christianity teaches you that white people should never pay for it.
Right.
And brother, if you teach that, brother, the people who they did the crimes to are going to be. That's where we at right now.
Right.
Because you telling the people who had, like a woman being raped, she been raped, and you tell her it don't even matter that you being raped. Get over it. We lost our culture, we lost our God, we lost our identity, and white people been teaching you, get over it. You understand? And then you take the woman who been raped, she see the rapist every day prospering, getting glorious and all that. And she got to look at this rapist prosper every day while she suffers.
Right.
Now, and then you wonder why black people so psychological.
Right.
Can we end the show now? Or do we maybe continue? Wrong one.
So like, I just wanted to say,
please,
like, even with a self-defense charge, you know what I'm saying? Like, black people think that we get those same amenities that our oppressors supposed to get. Of course, he probably live in a white neighborhood or oppressor's neighborhood, maybe close to one, whatever.
Yeah.
But the problem is, every single time we try to follow, get the laws of the oppressor and follow those laws and say, hey, we gonna have self-defense too. We can get self-defense. Because I watch, and I know a lot of brothers in here watch George Zimmerman follow a black boy with a hoodie eating Skittles, walk all the way down the street, and he followed them and killed and unalived them, and basically got away with it.
That's
I mean, literally followed them.
That's it.
Why the cop said, "Don't follow him."
Yeah.
Don't follow him.
Yeah.
Well, you see something like this, and it just like reassures you that these laws ain't for you, but it is a set of laws for you.
That's it.
And the reason why you can't get away with self-defense is because you following the laws of America and not the laws of the Most High.
That's it. Right. Get a brother a hand. Any more letters, we done. Man, listen, man, it's been one in here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't, I know we had another story. We'll get that during the week or the next show.
Come on.
Give it up, Akim. You know what I'm saying? Been on the podcast. Sunday, we got the feast coming up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. Any announcements?
Come on,
please.
As always, make sure to go like, follow, share, subscribe to all the Roundtable of Truth social medias out there. And if you want to make a donation, we definitely appreciate it. You understand? All the donations will go to more equipment or something that's going to help the work of the Lord. You understand? As Kevin Quad said, make sure to show up to the Chicago school this coming Sunday at 7 p.m. to hold the Feast of First Fruits. You understand? That's a high holy day, which is a commandment of the Lord that we need to observe. If you can't make it physically, just tune in to ISBK Windy City or ISBK Chicago. You get to see the brothers doing a great Sabbath service and everything like that, like my yard does every Saturday. You understand? I already know you can share that out later too. So. But that's everything I have to really say right now, Cat.
Right, give it up, give it up. Like always, you know what I'm saying, I want to give it up to my co-host, Officer Lamar Yala. Give it up. All right. Officer Yaradon, please plug what you need to plug, please.
Yeah, if you could, if you're looking for any merch, you know what I'm saying, on a t-shirt, hoodie side, jackets, the whole nine, you can come to diversitymall.com.
Damn right, you understand? You can get you one of those real nigga university t-shirts and jackets. Right now, it's the hottest thing on the market. That's right. I mean, it just is. You know, it's probably gonna be for a while just because of what it represents. Right. You know what I'm saying? ISBK is real nigga university. That's right. It's what it is. Brother got other t-shirts and all that. Check out the merchandise. Support, like they always say, support black business. Support the black business, you know, support the truth. Also, we got Officer Iowa Lum in the building. Get him a hand. I think anything for the war report.
Yeah, Counselor, if I could, we got our next episode next week, Thursday, April 24th. So make sure you tune in on the Roundtable Truth. We'll be going live at 9 p.m.
Damn right. You know what I'm saying? Check out, you know what I'm saying? The war report is also a Roundtable of Truth, you know what I'm saying, segment as well. Everything Roundtable of Truth. We got other shows and things that's going to be popping up. You know what I'm saying? Doing it, you know what I mean, very soon. Your brothers is ready to get busy and get down and do what we need to do. Yeah, right. Also, we got Officer Mayad in the building. Get a brother hand. Y'all anything you want to plug?
Hey, Connor Wakan,
please.
Tune in every Saturday to ISUPK in your area for the ISUPK Sabbath service, where you get to learn, you know what I'm saying, the true history of our people, the true history of the Bible, you know what I'm saying? We go chapter by chapter, verse by verse. We do the Hebrew, the ancient Hebrew, the original language first, and then we give you the English translation, you know what I'm saying? And we going from Genesis to Revelations, verse by verse, teaching you the Bible and, you know what I'm saying, the way it's really supposed to be taught, sir.
Damn right. Give it up. Give it up. Also, in the building tonight, we got on the one of the twos on the technical team. Also, Ramawan in the building, give him a hand. Right. And all getting the technical thing together. Assisting him tonight, we got Officer Asha Aya, you know what I'm saying? In the building as well. You know what I'm saying? Also in here tonight with us, we got Officer Mapatazai. And we also there also Officer a Warrior and Bigo Live tonight. You know what I'm saying? I am Captain Quad under Commander Jenny Hunter. Lord allow, we'll see you next Friday right here on the Roundtable of Truth. All right. Shalom.
Till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy and get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Getting dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team my all-stars. I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since all the dominance of One West rising to prominent. Cause I be One West to the death till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupon for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper, been the proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm growing them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's working mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had a nigga spin like a tire, but down the D, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because I be One West to the death till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me.
All right, this is Rudy Speech, man. We got Captain Tower in the building. Yeah. So, Cap, man, let us know where you from.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me, man, on Rudy Speech, man. I break it down right quick.
Don't forget it. One West in my brain, One West in my heart, One West when I finish, One West when I start. Big shine. Big glow, I be gone till November, let my bitch know. I'm back by the winter, bubbling like Crisco. I need my pockets all swollen like a lymph node. Talking out the side of your neck, get you a slit throat. I stay broke, don't care if I got $1 million. Looking down on me, I put your brains on the ceiling. Fuck kicking down the door, we bout to demo the building. Fake cats all in these groups, I wonder who ya. Shoot ya off your pulpit, hallelujah. 4-pound gun youngin' down like it's a cougar. On my feet, combat boots, or is it Puma? Words spreading around about me, none of it rumor. All truth, very big facts. Very large caliber on very small gaps. Compact pistols, ladders, and all that. About to throw the switch in the Nina for rapid fire. Got the 5.7 equipped with the magnifier. Boom shakalaka equipped with the rim rocker. We ain't really got beef, yeah, Ramak with a bin shot ya. The best rhymer since Pac and Big Papa. Big llama, big juice, I'm Big Jamba. Quarter tank of gas, I ride like a big timer. No informer, no sweat, not inside of my conglomerate. Wreck like King Konga. No Asian pun me, no chink in armor. Remain calm throughout pain that bring drama. Stay focused on things that bring commas. Took all pressure, applied and made diamonds. Stayed true, kept shit pure, my name honored. Paid all dues and debts and kept promise. Make sure you show respect, pay homage that I'm One West bred, One West vetted, One West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, One West in my heart, One West when I'm finished, One West when I start. I said I've been One West bred, One West vetted, One West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, One West in my heart, One West when I'm finished, One West when I start. I'm the hottest on the market, don't make me start it. I'ma pull up in a Spider-Man and Peter Parker. I remember days was trapping out the apartment. Now One West about put me up in a starship. About to fly the friendly skies in this bitch. Spit the truth on the corners, I lie a little bit. I'm a stand-up nigga, I die before I switch. Down, no we up, I'm cool with who I with. I'ma be war the king and stay dangerous. Hold down the biz and fam, remain blameless. Now rappers drippy with styles we made famous. First with studs and spikes in any city. Designing charge a stack for shit that can't fit me. Had fringes on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all, no Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain a $1.50. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause them niggas getting foul, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and a nigga be the nicest with a mean flow. Try to ride my wave, you gon' need a speedboat. I'm hot like 100 degrees in a peacoat. Scarf in the sweater, I embark every letter. It's UPK, not a part, but together. Homie, I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. One West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West.